once more, gentleness and ease. My beautiful raindrops, wet and heavy, and fragrant flowers, of course. More something natural. And if this feels tiring for you and you feel ready to be done, you can just meet back in mountain pose. And that nice strong posture wherever you're at, even meeting the mountain pose. Now, even though this is gentle yoga, I have us prepared to take just one warrior posture. Just one, it's not so bad. So as you are, we're going to take warrior one. For those who are in your chair or pink chairs, and everyone's standing on the mats, we're just simply going to take a step back with our left foot and have our right foot forward. You can use your chairs to assist you if you have your chairs, and just take a little bit of a shoulder stance. If you're on your mat, you can take a much deeper stance. So perfect reverse modeling, a really beautiful warrior one. So your variation here, if it feels comfortable to bring both arms overhead, you're welcome to do so. Perhaps you're only going to bring one arm overhead. Just feeling the strength of the warrior. This morning, you might even have your back heel lifted. A variation that feels comfortable for you. Just feeling a little bit of strengthening, a little bit of stretching. This morning, breath in. Exhale out. And just strengthening the focus of this warrior posture. Breath in. Heart warriors. Gentle warriors. Then we usually do it out of posture just by stepping forward using your chair to assist you. You have your arms overhead and your arms drop down. Preparing to take one warrior on the other side. This time we'll step back with our right knee. If you're in on the mat, you can take a much deeper stance. If you're in a chair, take a little bit shorter stance. Perfect. You have the option to use your chair as your prop. Just feeling the strength of your feet, feeling the groundedness of your body, the weight of your bones stacked over yourself. Coming into integrity and alignment with yourself. And you have your hands overhead, pressing the shoulders down and your fingertips up high. Noticing the strength and confidence that comes from this posture. As we stand together this morning as gentle warriors. Warriors for peace, for balance. Warriors in the center of the spiral, the light and the shadow. And then step yourself back forward. If your arms are up overhead, take a breath in. And exhale, put the palms down to your side. And just take a moment in mountain pose. Roll the shoulders down and back. And maybe invitation to close your eyes. If you're standing behind the tree, you can have your hand on the chair. To make this a little bit more interesting, you can step your feet together. But for those looking for an interesting challenge, step your feet together and see if you can still close your eyes safely. Option to bring one hand onto a chair. And take a moment to be with your breath. Notice that internal gaze. And then maybe even explore leaning a little bit forward, a little bit backwards with your eyes closed, and finding your center. Developing your proprioception, your awareness of self in space. And then you need to open your eyes back up. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. We'll take an open arm twist to the right side. Swing the arms out. Option to keep one hand onto a chair. As we were demonstrating. And I'll flip the arms back up to the side. And exhale, open arm twist to the left side. And arms coming up once more. And then exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. So option if you're behind your chair to do a forward fold over your chair. Forward fold fully on the mat. And releasing the head and neck long. Then we slowly roll up once more. One vertebrae at a time. So just kind of that last. Drive all the way back into mountain pose. We'll have an option for a balancing posture, which is tree pose if it's such a grounded posture. So for this posture, you can take a chair if you have it to help you, otherwise grounding yourself onto your mat. We begin by balancing and grounding into our left leg and prepare to float the right leg up. So gently begin to find placement of your right foot on your left leg. Opening up your knee to the side. You can keep your foot down by the ankle, or you can bring it all the way up to the thigh. Your variation. You can bring hands, help you on the chair or hands at your heart. It's such a beautiful posture. The grounding and balancing. Finding your breath, finding your focus. Throwing your shoulders down and back, your hands are your heart center, being aware of your heart. If in your practice meditation, bring your shimmering knees up overhead. And keep the hands at the heart. Here for just a few more seconds of breath. And begin to release out of posture, shifting your belly out. We can do a little ankle stretching. So bring your hands on our hips. If you're behind a chair, you can use your chair. And then gently lift the weight off of your right heel. And just roll your foot around. And let you roll. Ready? In your direction. And then the option to kind of point the toe a little bit and flex into the toe, and then stretch on the front side of the foot. You might hear lots of clicking, that's great. And just take that. Let's see. Other side. I feel like I'm just ready to go right into the ankle rolling. So let's roll the left side. And here my very snappy ankle. Really nice, everyone, in the other direction. And then roll down to the front side. So sort of as if you're pointing the toe, like a ballet dancer, and you're getting stretch on the front side. And gently shake out the body just a little bit as you prepare for sleep pose on the other side. Get ready for our day. Beautiful talk coming up by Diane. Another talk by Diane. Double Diane today. All right. And then let's ground into the right leg now. And this nice strong balance, that strong focus. Begin to float up the left foot and open up the knee. And in our tree pose, we bring the ankle all the way up. 5, keep it down. Roll, and into your heart. Find your variation. Breathing into your beautiful tree pose. Your hands are at your heart, where your heart center. Where of the generosity of trees. They are so grand, magnificent. Breathing and being as a tree. Grand and magnificent and kind. Within your practice to bring shimmering tree leaves up ahead. And do that and keep it under your heart. Just one moment more. And gently begin to make your way out of the posture. And shake the ankles out. And I think we'll take one more yummy, nice stretch. For those of us who are on a mat, everybody coming back into mountain pose, we're prepared to do just one more Uttanasana downward dog variation. Really raising the arms up. And exhale, slide down. Inhale, take a halfway lift. You can still do this with a chair. And exhale, Uttanasana forward fold. So either folding into your chair as a prop. Releasing yourself all the way down. Listen the head and neck. Softening the jaw. Forward folds are so good, so slowly for yours. Feeling all to interlace my fingers behind my back while I lift the foot towards my head. And take any variation that you like. Breathe and breathe. Have your arms overhead, gently releasing down. Then gently bend the knees and once more. Roll that shoulders, head and neck, up and left. Right, beautiful mountain pose. And then for those who are chair practitioners, you can begin to make your way back to your chair or option to take postures sitting down on your mat. So River's going to stay in his chair to model that. Megan's going to come join me down here. And everybody making their way onto their mats, sitting down, rest of practice. Let's begin by taking separate leg stretching. So bending the right knee, bend the left leg long, keeping your foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. This can still be done in a chair by stretching one foot out straight. Exhale, coming down. Knees to the head. And then you begin to walk yourself back upright. You can stay there all day. Switch sides, bend the left knee, bend the right leg long. River, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And again, make your waist fold forward. rocking yourself back upright. And gently begin to make your way onto your mat, onto your back side. If you're planning to take your final posture in your chair, reverse the model that for you. You're on your back side. Begin to bring the knees into the body. If you're on your chair, take a moment to find that beautiful posture, fully upright. Come into the same easy breath of practice. Those on the floor, just gently rocking the knees from side to side. For those on the floor, we'll take a figure 4 by bringing our right foot onto our left knee. The forelegs and cradle into the body. This can also be done on the chair. Wherever you are, into gentleness and ease. We're going to send those figure 4 legs over to the left side. Open up the arms. Gaze right. If you're on the mat, take a deep pine twist. Into our final postures of practice. If you're in your chair and you feel ready to be done, you can do that too. Bring our legs back into the body, rolling ourselves back onto our back side. If you're in your chair, switch your feet. Keep your forelegs, left foot comes onto the right knee, and then keep your forelegs into the body. Send those knees. Send our legs over to our right side this time. Open up the arms, gaze left side. Bring our legs back over our body now. You're on your mat. Hug the knees in. Find an egg pose. Really squeeze it nice and small. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, body goes long. You're on the floor. You're going to come all the way down onto the mat.
Do I want some cereal?
Yeah.
Opening the arms out at your side. Your legs long. You're bringing on blankets or eye pillows. To take Shavasana, final integration, resting. I'm going to sing us out of our practice through the flute. Beautiful ones, welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. For those who feel called to return, invitation to slowly roll onto one side and take a fetal position for a moment. Feeling your body resting and breathing softly, gently on the ground.
make your way into seated position. Take one final gesture of gratitude to close out our practice today. Again, we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. And I have family who lives in Hawaii, so I always end this way. To end with aloha, I love you, namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for the practice. If you're staying in Shavasana for extended Shavasana, please enjoy. I'm excited to be here with you for our spring gathering. Welcome, everybody. And I'll hand it back to beautiful Sid, wherever she is, to prepare us, or Anita, to take us into our next adventure this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording.